From Japan will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Yu Darvish is what you look at when you're looking for an ace. Big, strong guy, came over from Japan, 95 to 97 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery, has the curveball, the changeup, and the slider, will throw any pitch at any count. One of the top pitchers in the game, and you'll know early. If he's seeing a lot of swings and misses and strikeouts, it's going to be a long day for those guys swinging the bats.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
The 1-0. Towards second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch coming. Here it is. A little chilly, but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And the ball is dropped. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Into the bleachers and gone. A 2-run home run off the bat of Jose Abreu as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Yasmani.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Still only 1 out in the inning. Chased a bad one there. 1-1. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Now the 2-1. Chopped to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. From the stretch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
2 out, nobody on. Seared down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
So a full count now.
3-2.
Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it, and that retires the side. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 good guys. Dallas Keuchel, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
At the plate, Chris Bryant. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Bryant.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball 1.
Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0. And that's over. 2-1. Drilled on the ground to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Batting second, the first baseman, Anthony.
So in now for Chicago, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Bryant aboard here at first with nobody out. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, you always want to be the team that jumps out to that early lead and sets the tone. And after back-to-back singles right here in the first inning, that's exactly what this offense is looking to do.
And that brings up Javi Baez, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First pitch on its way. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
At the plate now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Oh,
he wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's trying to at least tie this one up here, if not bring home a couple and take over the lead here in the early going. Now the 1-0.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
2 balls, 1
no
strike.
offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Now the 2-1. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Full count. 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. 1 run is scored. The throw home, and he is in there.
You know, Dero, that's a huge base hit. After being down by 2 early, they strike right back.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to breathe a sigh of relief right there. We got a fresh ball game. See if he goes out there and attacks differently.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward, and he fouls this one off. Keuchel has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. The throw here is not in time. He beats Grandal's tag.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Digging in, Ian Happ. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Keuchel pauses. Here it comes.
Whoa.
Great
One
game
ball,
plan so
no
far
strike.
by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
3 runs already home here. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
2 balls, no strike.
Yeah, it looks like to me he hasn't quite found that release point so far here in the first inning.
Now the 2-0.
3 balls, no strike.
No offer at that one. It's a cold strike.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count.
Okay.
3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit down the line at first.
Ow.
And he'll get to the bag in time. What a do-it-yourself masterpiece. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, Nomar Mazara, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Number 30, Nomar Mazara.
He's set and the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting 7th, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
Up next for Chicago, Luis Robert. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Batting 8th, the second baseman, Leori Garcia.
At the plate, Leori Garcia fouled off. Set to deliver the 0-1. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
So striding in, Dallas Keuchel, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. Trying to give himself up here, but this is foul, so the runners will return. First and second now, one man out. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Now the 0-2 pitch. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. So it's second and third with one gone now, and up next it'll be Tim Anderson. Here comes the first pitch.
Strike, woo!
Second and third here, one man out. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
So here's Yoan Moncada, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with
No
strike
ball.
one.
One strike.
He's set. The 0-1. Fastball called for
0-2.
strike 2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone.
Nope,
And he looks
that's
at
away.
a ball, 1-2.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
That's a ball.
And he lays off a pitch outside as
2
they draw
balls,
even at
2
2-2.
strikes.
Hit back up the middle. Baez fields it cleanly.
You're
Throw
out.
to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. White Sox pick up just the 1. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. So digging in now, Jason
Leading off
Kipnis.
for the
He's set
Cubs.
to lead off the home half of the second.
Jason Kipnis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that
2-1.
call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
You can
3
bet
ball,
they
1
love
strike.
ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
3-1 now to Kipnis. And he
That's
takes
low.
ball
Ball
4.
four.
Leadoff
Take it
man's
eight.
aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is
Batting
let a
ninth.
team answer when your
The
guys
pitcher.
just scored a run for you.
You.
So he's thinking ground ball right
Go,
here
Vic.
to try to get a double play and end this threat.
The pitcher, Yu Darvish, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. Back to first, and great work by the pitcher hustling over to cover as he
Now
takes the
batting,
throw for the
third baseman.
3-6-1 double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you
Roger.
want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Keuchel sets his sights and delivers.
No,
The
that's a
fastball
ball.
here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Ball
2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
And the pitch. And right into the shift. Throw over to
Out.
Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac,
Leading
Matt
off with the White
Vasgersian, as Jose
The first
Abreu
baseman.
is ready to start out the inning.
Abreu.
First offering on its way. Ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
That evens it up 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here it comes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Now batting.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Up.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Ball 1.
One out, nobody on. One and two to the White Sox
1-2.
catcher.
Ball,
1-2 is the
inside.
cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. Here's the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Happ has to range back a ways, but he makes the catch in front of the ivy for out number 2.
The left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eloy Jimenez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Into the bleachers and out of here. It's a solo home run for Eloy Jimenez as they take the lead 4-3.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
Now batting, the right fielder.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded to the right. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But for the Sox, a run here in the inning on the solo home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 4-3 for the Southsiders. Leading off the inning, Anthony Rizzo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Now the 2-0 home.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Anderson picks it up. And there's out number 2.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
And he takes ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Keuchel's ready. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. And strike three called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Cubs are down in order. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. New inning set to get underway. Digging in for his second at-bat, Luis Robert. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. It is taken, strike 1. And he misses 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Sure took a healthy hack that time.
The 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Leury Garcia.
Coming to the plate now, Leury Garcia. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
A swing and a ground ball to third. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schwarber is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The pitcher, number 60, Dallas Keuchel.
Striding in once again, Dallas Keuchel. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes.
Hook. No ball. 1 strike.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. A 1 ball, 1 strike count to the White Sox pitcher. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again, 1-2. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And Baez will put this one away to retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox, and it remains a 4-3 game. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0 count, the pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Striding into the box, Jason Hayward. He hit a sac fly earlier. From the stretch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Pitch on the way.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Happ with a 2-1 count now.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
No, that's low.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Jason Kipnis would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. Fouled off. Keuchel gets the sign. Here's the 3-2. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Stepping into the box, Jason Kipnis. He drew a walk his first time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
This is where you got to take stock in this situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, Pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Two balls.
2-0.
No strike.
And this is a called strike at the letters.
2-1.
Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. From the stretch. Three runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Bounced weakly near the plate. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. The three of us are back with more following this. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Tim Anderson.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1.
The pitch. To 1-2 now.
No,
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Ball
3-2 now.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Up next for Chicago, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
And a ball 1-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayward has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the White Sox, the first baseman, Jose.
Ready once
Abreu.
again, Jose Abreu. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1. 1-0.
The 1-0 home. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Four runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. 1-2-3 go the White Sox, but they hang on to a one-run lead, 4-3. Victor Caratini will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 7, Victor Caratini.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Now the 2-0 home.
Ball 3.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1. Now here it comes. Hit in the air to right field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the first pitch.
Strike 1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Hey, I get it. He wants to
1
set
and
up
2.
that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner.
1 strike.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch.
Hey!
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Maybe lucky to get a piece there. It stays 0-2. Keuchel into his motion. Here comes the pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still trail it here 4-3. Trevor McGill takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Cubs, number 29, Trevor McGill.
And here's the switch hitting catcher Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Leading off for the White Sox, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he takes this one high, 1-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Grandal with a 3-1 count now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
3-2.
And he somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
To the plate now, Eloy Jimenez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6.
3 balls.
3-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 3-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Nomar Mazara, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. Two balls and no strikes to count to Nomar Mazara.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Jimenez is off of first base. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A bouncer up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Now batting, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
Standing in now, Luis Robert, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way.
Ball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes
2-2
now.
the count.
The 2-2. Hit back toward the mound. There's Baez on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. White Sox leave 1, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead.
Leading off for the Cubs, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
1 ball, no strike.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The pitch. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
And he popped him up. Mazara's on his horse. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
In now, Wilson Contreras, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. The count now at 2-2. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. Long throw to third. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
You never want to be the pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He was a double play victim last time around. And it's fouled away. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Counts even to Hayward, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. Score holds at 4-3. Ryan Tepera is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 52, Ryan Tepera.
Digging in once again, Leury Garcia. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Leury Garcia.
First delivery to him on the way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Now the pitch. Pitch is popped up. Contreras over to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Edwin Encarnacion will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 23, Edwin Encarnacion.
And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Oh, and a big swing by Encarnacion as this is sent out to deep left field. And gone. An absolute bomb. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. And it's now 5-3.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Kipnis is right there to handle it, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
So 2 away here as the Sox bat in the 7th, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. He's set, and the pitch.
0-1.
2 out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen.
But for the Sox, a run here in the inning on the solo home run. Get up and stretch. It's now 5-3 Chicago. Jay Spry gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 57, Jace Fry.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Two 2-0 now. Fry is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Hard hit toward the hole. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Up next for the Cubs, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Fouled away. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now look out as this one sends him sprawling. It's ball 2 now. Line drive to center field. Robert is there, and he has it for the first out.
The pitcher, number 52, Ryan.
David Bodie will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 13, David Bodie.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Jimenez is in pursuit. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. In to score is the runner from first.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third
The
because
third baseman.
he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Into the box, Chris Bryant. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. And a swing and a miss. As that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
The 2-2.
Okay.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
1 out and a runner on third. Good battle. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Jimmy Cordero takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
The first baseman, number 44.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Up next for the Cubs, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
Into the box, Javier Baez. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 0-2 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Abreu will make the play, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 6-5. Rowan Wick has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
The Cubs, number 50.
Jose Abreu will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a two-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Well, this one's been a bit of a head-scratcher, despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-2.
That's a ball. I got the count. 2-2. Three balls. 2 strikes.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Stepping in, Yasmani Grandal. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Comes set and the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Settling in now, Eloy Jimenez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball.
Up top, it's 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Hit high and deep out to left. Schwarber has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes.
Schwarber.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Strike one.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
And he fouls this one off. Here it comes, 0-2.
Ball one. One ball. Two strikes.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one.
Lined but speared on a hop.
Throw on to first in time, one away.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
So one gone here in the Chicago 8th, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. Bases are empty, one man out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Into the box now, Jason Hayward. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Here it comes.
Yes.
In there at the knees. Strike
No
1.
ball. 1 strike.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch sends that one out of play for strike 1. Comes set, the 0-1.
Ball one.
One pitch
1
is
and
a
2.
slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
One and two. Here it is. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
Stepping up now, Jason Kipnis in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. First offering on its way. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
In the dirt here. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone. Albert Almora will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning.
Almora.
And that's dead center for strike 1. Comes set, the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's laid on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded. They lead it, however, it's 6-5. Craig Kimbrell takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
Nomar Mazara will be charged with trying to start a rally in the 9th as they go to work against Kimbrell.
Nomar Mazara.
First pitch on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. That's lifted the other way out to left. Schwarber has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The batter, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
Now in the box, Luis Robert. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No.
A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
Fouled off. Here it comes on 1-1.
Ball. That's down.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. Leury Garcia is on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-1.
Hey! Careful.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 3-2 one more time.
Thank you, mate.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting, second baseman, Leury Garcia.
Digging in the switch hitter, Leury Garcia. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. From the stretch. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Schwarber will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
Now batting, number 50.
James McCann will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
For the White Sox, number 33, James McCann.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1.
Ball, no strike.
A runner on first with 2 away. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is high. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Popped him up. Rizzo over to his left. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Just more of the same from Craig Kimbrell. He comes out of the bullpen and fires a scoreless 9th inning to pick up the save. Business as usual from one of the best in the game.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Cubs used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Ryan Tepera takes home the win. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 6 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the White Sox, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.